Ignite is an ongoing series of speedy presentations. They've ranged from building multi-person pogo sticks to hacking chocolate. Any topic that geeks hold dear. Each speaker gets only 5 minutes and 20 slides that auto-advance every 15 seconds. The talk you're about to hear was recorded live at one of the featured Ignite events around the world.
All right, so my name's Liam. For those of you who don't know me, I am the founder of Tandem Park, and I'm standing here before you as a first-time father, a first-time entrepreneur, and somehow, for one reason or another, I'm still alive to tell you about it. This is Evie. She's 18 months old now. She loves her blanket, crackers, hats, shoes, anything with a buckle on it. And while I call her my executive assistant, the truth is really she's the boss of this whole operation. Sometime after we found out we were expecting Evie, I decided to launch my first startup. I'll pause here to let the stroke of pure genius sink in before I ask you the obvious question, what the heck was I thinking? Why would I do this to myself? Well, I guess the idea of raising a child or the idea of starting a business didn't seem challenging enough on their own, so I thought, why not? Let's do them both together and make things interesting. What could possibly go wrong? And so while that may not have been the smartest decision or the best timing, it wasn't all for nothing. In fact, what I'm sharing are 10 tips that Evie has taught me about being an entrepreneur and some adorable photos along the way here. Number one, take the time to look around and notice your surroundings. If I ever leave crackers or peanut butter on the counter, there is a 100% chance that she will find it and want it. She sees everything and explores everything, and it's kind of like she's seeing everything for the first time. So as a TREP, that means noticing everything, noticing trends, opportunities that may impact my plan, bringing fresh eyes to each new problem, and like she does every time I come home, open it with my work bag, opening things up and finding out what's inside. Enjoy the ride. I don't know if all kids are like this, but Evie is a bit of a thrill seeker. It's never fast enough, high enough, or scary enough for her, and as her dad, that is terrifying, but it also helps to remind me that the downs make the ups way more awesome. Learning to stand ain't easy. It involves tumbling, toppling all along the way. But the risks are worth it. Evie never would have learned to stand if she hadn't have been brave enough to get off her butt first. With a bit of persistence, you'll master the art of putting crayons on paper instead of your mouth. One day, you'll stand back and admire the financial projections you cried and cursed your way through and be proud that you did a pretty good job. But you're not perfect, which means you need to know that things aren't always going to go your way. You can't have your hat on and off at the same time. I'm sorry, I'm a meanie, you'll get over it. Have a cry when you need to. So when it doesn't go your way, lean on the expertise that surrounds you. So whether you're developing a go-to-market strategy or just figuring out which animal says moo, use the help that's there. This is diaper change time. And that also means accepting the support that's being offered as well. Don't be stubborn and insist on feeding yourself before you're ready. You'll just get it everywhere and need another bath time today. Be gracious and accept that help, knowing that you're far less likely to make a mess of yourself. Of course, setbacks are an ideal time to get creative, explore options, and don't think that only socks can be socks. Socks can be anything they want to be, and lots of other things can be socks too, even bottle cozies. And if the market's not responding the way you thought it would, maybe you're in the wrong market. Maybe what you have isn't awesome sports equipment, but it's actually a revolutionary piece of functional fashion about to hit the runway. You never know. Which brings me to the exciting part. When you've got it figured out, let the world know. When Evie found out how much noise she could make with her hands in a set of drums, trust me, the whole street knew about it. So be glad, rejoice, and be proud because you did it. Last but not least, find balance. Something that'll offset the crazy hours you're putting into this whole adventure. It might mean being silly with friends, being in nature, tuning everyone out, or just Netflix and chilling, whatever works for you. Of course, it might also be taking a great big nap. Whatever gets your mind and your body reset so that you can recover and get up tomorrow and do it all again at a ridiculously early hour that nobody else approves of. So that's it. 10 little lessons that I've learned from my daughter about being an entrepreneur. I hope they were of some use to you. And if they weren't, hey, at least I got to spend 5 minutes showing off pictures of my daughter. And thanks. I was going to say that's every dad's dream, but really, getting applause after showing off pictures of my daughter is every dad's dream. So thank you very much. If you need more pictures, I've got my phone with me. So.